See if this thing still runs.
Time is it?
All right, so yeah, I got a chance to wash my truck for the first time, probably in 3 to 4 weeks. I still have my plastic on the floor. That's kind of weird, but that's just the way that works. Keep it nice and new for the next owner. I like these floor mats, they're actually pretty good. If I could change one thing, that would be on the passenger side, it doesn't have the clasps where you're able to lock it in. Got this Tundra cleaned up for the winter. A little bit overdue here, a couple weeks overdue. Yep, 4Runner has been in the garage for mostly the entire winter, being protected from the elements, and we're doing a somewhat of a midwinter paint correction, taking care of some of these rust spots that come up from the brine on the road. Trying something new just to keep up with it before it gets too horrible. Been running through some snow and some salt, you know, the garbage they dump on the road, the brine, yeah, and it just tears up these vehicles. But began to notice what we have here. There's all kinds of little spots. You get this from the salt, the brine they put on the roads, all up and down the truck. You kind of scratched off a little bit, but I don't want to ruin the finish. So we're going to try some of this alternative Iron X and see if we can get this stuff to disappear on the cheap. It's going to take a little bit of work to get this paint decontaminated and get it looking good again. So hey, I found a quick solution after doing a little bit of research. I've done clay bar before. That's a lot of work. It's kind of time consuming. This took $5 in 1 hour. Check this out. All right, so looking for some alternatives to cleaning up those rust spots. Stopped at the Wally World. This product here has got some pretty good reviews. Went with the Eagle 1. So I think this might be our solution. So this is not the black and plastic coat. All right, got to give a standard. Do this at your own risk because you may mess it up. But hey, it's worked for me. So, hey. $50,000 truck. I'll try it on mine. You can try it on yours if you want. But all right, so I'm using this. It's not the color changing technology. What I'm doing is just spraying a little bit on here, letting it soak. It's taking a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of rubbing. Kind of taking a chance here. It says not to be used on paint. But it's coming off with a little bit of rubbing, and then I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off real quick and then put some wax on it. Spray wax. It's making it disappear. So far this is turning out really well. Now the next step in between the spray wax and the foam cleaner, what I'm doing is I'm taking just some water and some vinegar solution and rinsing it and wiping it dry, and then we'll go ahead and use the speed wax. This has not been waxed yet on this side, but this side, it looks super good, and nearly all of those rust spots are gone. So I want to stay ahead of that. Works pretty good. It's a lighter solution. It's not that harsh. So it appears that everything's pretty safe and it's turning out well. Don't like that chrome. This turned out really good. Just keep ahead of it. Looks good. Still got a nice surface. Feels soft to the touch. And all those red spots are gone. All right, quickly, just one thing to note is that we'll leave marks in your driveway. That's why I was using the towel to cover up the running boards. And of course the tires and the wheels. We've got a glossy finish that was unharmed by the use of that product. So there were a few spots here on this chrome and it worked really nice cleaning that up, which is what it's designed for, is chrome wheels. Anyway, we'll interrupt this this episode for a fluid film update. Let's check out the Tacoma. How's that frame doing? Been driving this one in the winter. It's got this like little coating on it. All right, that's what fluid film does. Prevents everything from getting in on that metal and rusting it. Take a look at the 2004, same deal pretty much. Super clean, just washed it. Haven't driven this one much, it's actually sat around a little bit. But this frame is doing well. All right, we'll get back to the action here. Really cold and windy. Trying to keep some of that wind noise down for you. Hey, it's been like a week after I've done this, and the paint is fantastic. That product worked really good. I just drove through some salt a little bit last night, so I went down, rinsed it over again, dried it off. No paint damage at all, despite it saying it's not supposed to be used on paint. So, hey, I really recommend that. For $5, it's a lot easier than the clay bar. And also too, I'll take you around where it left a little bit of mark on the cement. Yeah, right there. It'll disappear. Towel over your running boards, your tires, your bumpers, just in case a little bit of corrosive material gets on that.
You get the drift. I win.
That's all for now. Later.